I like to eat. That's how I got fat in the first place. Okay, I mean, this is, it's a weakness. I've been on the carnivore, ketovore diet for 34 days now. One of the questions you may have is why did you go on this diet? Why did you pick, carnivore, ketovore diet? I guess my answer is, well, why not? My doctor had been trying to put me on a diet or to do 1,600 calories a day. And I tried to do that. I tried to do just, where I just ate 1,600 calories a day, but you know what? I figured out real quickly, it's just not going to happen, okay? I can't just go on 1,600 calories a day. I'm weak, okay? I watch a lot of YouTube. There's a show I like to watch. It's called The Wolf Pit. And I can't remember his first name, but his last name is Wolf, who is the host of The Wolf Pit. He was talking about doing the carnivore diet. And he went into what he was eating, and I was like, yeah, that actually sounds pretty good, And he said he was losing all this weight. He felt better than he had ever felt. I know that his blood pressure, his blood sugar, and stuff like that are all way better since he went on this diet. So I thought, you know what, I went ahead and I typed in carnivore diet. And I found a whole bunch of information on carnivore, keto, ketovore. I've literally watched dozens of hours on carnivore, ketovore, on both sides of it. So, I want to get as fully informed as I can. So, I started doing, on day one, carnivore diet, bacon, eggs, hamburger, steak, butter. As I said, my doctor tried to put me on a 1,600 calorie diet. I've tried doing diets where I limit my intake of food. I like to eat. That's how I got fat in the first place. Okay, this is, it's a weakness. But I eat a lot of carbs. I ate a lot of carbs. And that was something that my doctor said, you really need to cut your carbs. Because my blood sugar was staying in the 200s. I was on medication. It was looking like I was going to have to start doing insulin. I was afraid I was going to have to get on insulin. What I like about the carnivore diet is that I eat until I'm full. Okay, I don't starve myself. I like that. I like to eat. I love meat. Turns out that a lot of things that people were talking about, you're gonna miss the carbs, you gotta be real careful because you're gonna have withdrawal, you're addicted to carbs, guess what? I lucked out. I get craving for potato chips, but I can take them or leave them. I miss bread, I miss having a hamburger between two hamburger buns, but I don't have to have it. It's not a big deal. So you can take away my bread. You can take away my French fries, my potatoes, my corn. I love corn. No corn. Can't have corn. Too high starch. So no corn. Can't have any of it. You can take those away. That's fine. But you take away meat. Now we're going to have an issue. I love meat. I love hamburger. I love chicken. I love pork. I love steaks. I love beefsteaks. I like eggs. I used to love eggs. Now I'm getting kind of sick of eggs, but I eat a lot of eggs. I eat a lot of bacon too, but I don't get sick of bacon. I'm getting sick of eggs. But I'm learning a lot of different ways to use eggs. Well, here's the thing. It's a diet, okay? You want to really get technical, anything you eat is a diet. Cake and donuts and sugar soda and candy, potato chips. That's a diet. It's not a good diet, but it's still a diet. But in the form of diet, meaning, you know, you're going to the strict adherence, it is. It is a diet. This is something that I can do as a way of life, something I can do for the rest of my life. Now, am I going to cheat? Yeah, I will. I'm not going to do it now, but I'm going to cheat. We just got an Arby's. I love Arby's. We haven't had an Arby's in probably 10 years here, and we haven't had an Arby's in forever, and I love roast beef melts, and I want the bun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a couple of Arby melts. Won't be for a couple of months, because as I said, I'm only 34 days on this diet, so, you know, I want a couple more months under my belt. I do a cheat meal, not a cheat day. Now, I hear people talk about cheat days. No, not a cheat day, a cheat meal. I'm going to take my first meal, which I usually have at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm going to have Arby's. I'm going to have 2 Arby's sandwiches. But then my night meal, which I have at 8 o'clock at night, that one will be a strict carnivore, absolutely 0 carbs. If I do a steak, I will do just salt. I won't even do pepper. I'm going to do no carbs because I'm going to get so many carbs from those Arby melts. Now, do I suggest other people do it? It kind of depends on it depends on your situation. As I said, I got lucky. I'm not really addicted to carbs. I'm so glad that I found this diet. There were 3 things that I wanted to accomplish with the carnivore/ketovore diet. Number 1, the number 1 thing was my blood sugar. As I've said before, my blood sugar had gotten to where regularly it was over 200. My A1C was 8.8. I couldn't get my blood sugar down. Well, my last A1C that I just had, I knocked 1.8 points off my blood sugar. My average blood sugar was 154 according to lab results. The top thing was my blood sugar, and my blood sugar, it's been awesome. The number 2 thing was weight, but the number 3 thing was I have chronic lymphedema, which in my legs. What that means is that I don't get proper circulation through the legs. I have edema, and basically it collects the water, and it doesn't let it circulate through my system. So my legs poof up. If I don't have compression on them, they poof up, they blister, and then they get infected. Then I'm in the hospital for a week. I have therapy. They usually do about 3 months of therapy. Well, I just started therapy a couple weeks ago. She measured my leg again, and I had lost over 1,000 milliliters in each leg of fluid, which means my leg shrunk by 30-some% in 1 week. I always do compressions, but other than that, I didn't do anything. I really didn't do anything else. It's this diet. This diet is helping my legs shrink. Now, getting back to the weight loss, which is my second. Weight loss has not gone quite as rapid as I thought it would. I'm between 16 and 18 pounds that I've lost. Sounds good, right? Hey, that's not bad in a month. Well, consider I weigh almost 400 pounds. I was 386 pounds when I started. Now I'm fluctuating between 370 and 368. It's still good. I'll take it. I like it. I'll still take it. And at least I'm going in the right direction. One of my biggest problems is that I'm not active. I have lower back pain. I do have lymphedema. Even though it's shrinking, I still have it. And it makes it hard for me to move around. It makes it hard for me to do things. It takes me a couple of hours just to do the dishes. But I figure I got about 30, maybe 40 more pounds that I have to lose. And I eat 2 meals a day, and I try to do, it's after 9 o'clock, I try not to eat. So from 9 all the way until 1 p.m. when I do my first meal, I have a 16-hour intermittent fast. If you average everything together, I've lost less than half a pound a day. And once I do lose enough where I can be active, I will go for walks. I'll take my dog for more walks. I'll be more active. I'll be exercising more. Well, that's about it for right now. I will come back and I'll do other things later. Talk about other things. I got a lot to talk about. And I hope to see you then.